Hello, welcome to Anime Mystics. I'm Roman, and tonight I am watching Tower of God Episode 4. So, last episode, they had another test. Um, each group had to go into this one room. Um, they had 10 minutes to decide on what door to go through. Um, as our main group was sitting in basically the waiting room, waiting for their turn to go in, this other guy shows up and gives them a hint about, well, he said it was his, observations about what he's noticed going on, saying that everybody who has screamed in there has waited more than 5 minutes to accomplish the goal. I can't remember his name. The silver-haired dude. He didn't want to listen to him. He's got trust issues. I guess when before he started going into the tower, he fell in love with his what I think was his half sister or something. And there was like this whole thing going on to see who would be the new head of the family, which she ended up becoming. But because of that, the main family was kicked out, including him, and everybody started telling him, both his family and those outside of the family, that she just used him. She didn't really love him. She just wanted to get to be the head of the family and then get rid of them. And then the mom was telling him that he can't trust anybody but himself and I guess the family, like their immediate family. But everybody else is just out to get them. So he's got all this stuff in his head that makes him not want to listen to anybody else because he doesn't trust them. I believe the main dude's name is Bam? Something like that. But he was saying, maybe we should listen. Anyway, it was their turn to finally go in. They go inside and they see what this is, where the test, I guess, instructor is there telling them that they have, I think it was 10 minutes to decide on a door. Basically, just to pick a door to go through. He couldn't decide. Like he's trying to use his like what he knows about the place and anything else just to kind of figure out what door they should open. The lizard dude, I think his name's Rock or something like that, is running around. Bam, I think his name is trying to catch him. And then with only like a few seconds left, Rock just kicks one of the doors open and they pass the test. Basically, they just had to pick a door. It didn't matter which door. As long as they made a decision in 5 minutes, because that's the amount of time they had, 5 minutes, they can move on. If they opened it after the 5 minutes, they would have died. So, yeah, thanks to Lizard Dude, they were able to pass. And then they show a lot of the other teams that I guess we're going to be focusing on. They went through and passed. And then as we're going, we cut to where the first test was, and we see a team standing there around a bunch of dead bodies, and they move on to the next test, where I guess the guy running the test at the time was talking to the guy from the third test. I was telling him I just decided to combine the first and second test together to try to minimize the amount of people that came in, and we only got one group because they killed everybody else. One of them looks like the girl that Bam, I think his name is after. or trying to find, I should say. And now they're doing another, I guess, optional test, they said. I cannot remember the name of it, but basically, there's a room, a circular room, with a bunch of doors that all of the groups that decided to participate are behind. And in the center of the room, there's a throne and a crown. Only a few groups can go in at a time, but what they have to do is go in and be the person to have the crown and sitting in the throne for, I think it's like 5 rounds, or at least the final round. Whoever's sitting in the throne with the crown on the final round is the winner of this test. But there's a higher chance of you not getting in to participate if you wait too long and don't go in. The first group to get it, I don't know any of their names, but it's one with the little lizard girl, I guess he's like a monk, and the dude that thinks he's super tough, but really isn't. He's pretty smart, he seems to be, but he hasn't shown much to say that he's powerful. So I guess he relies more on his smarts than anything else. But they're the ones that have the crown right now. And I think they're waiting till maybe the 3rd round before they go in, just to kind of see how things go. And obviously the group that had made it into the test area that we had just seen is in here. I think they're trying to get rid of them, or at least get rid of a few more groups, because they're trying to cover up what happened. So yeah, just got to see how this turns out. So let's get into it. Video is going to be located over here, and the link to the reaction is going to be in the description down below. And we're going to start this episode in 3, 2, 1.